live firing zone declared in Bangkok. Union says civil servants will feel pressure not to vote in by-elections. And Google admits collecting personal data from wireless networks.
Good evening. Thai troops fired at protesters today in a third day of fighting on Bangkok's streets that has now killed 17 people. Soldiers are trying to isolate a sprawling encampment of demonstrators seeking to topple the government. A commercial district north of the protest site has now been declared a live firing zone. James LaGilia reports.
James LaGilia, TVB News.
Locally, the Legislative Council by-elections take place tomorrow. Chief Executive Donald Tsang and his political team will not be voting. Their decision drew support from the pro-Beijing camp today, but was strongly criticised by pan-Democrats. And a civil servants union said its members may feel feel pressure to abstain from voting. Ami Long has more. Internet giant Google has come under fire for collecting personal data while photographing streets around the world for its Google Maps service. The company says this happened inadvertently as a result of picking up signals from public wireless networks. Some 30 countries and territories were affected, including Hong Kong. Kenneth Fong reports. An estimated 50,000 visitors will pack Cheung Chau next Friday during the annual Bun Festival. Celebrations begin on Tuesday, leading up to a daytime parade on Friday and a bun scrambling competition at midnight. One shop owner is expecting a 30% rise in business.
The buns are being laid, but not on the table. And it's all for the big night next Friday. Earlier on, climbers gave it their best shot as they raced up the 14-metre tall tower. A slip or two now is okay, as it's only practice. Last year's champion, Ho Sin Fai, who was the youngest competitor, raced up in just over 7 seconds. Another former winner, Kwok Ka Ming, came second. He said the gaps between the bamboo are narrower this time round, making it harder to climb. The new scoring system, where points for females will be counted separately, has attracted 15 ladies to take part. Though some fans may be disappointed, as Cheng Lai Sa, one of the top female climbers in last year's finals, has dropped out because of another fitness competition that day. While police predict a crowd of 50,000 people on Friday, one shop owner is expecting business to go up by 30%. As for these buns, which have peace and safety printed on them, they will be handed out to people. Some believe eating them will bring good blessings to the family.
And now over to you, Jameson, for some sports news.
Been to a few of those scrambles. Pretty cool. Big tennis tournament in Madrid. It's a Masters 1000 event as opposed to 500 or 250. Not quite sure what that means. Another sign this is important. Both the men and women are playing at the same time and the same place. And all the usual suspects are there.
And finally, with her family and friends there to cheer her on in Sydney, a 16-year-old Australian girl became the world's youngest sailor to circle the globe solo, non-stop and unassisted. It took her 7 controversy-filled months to complete the trip. Joanne Wong has the story.
Joanne Wong, TVB News.
And that's all from the newsroom for now. Thanks for joining us.
Have a great night.
Good night.